Muy bien, continuemos. Cargar partida. No sé qué es esto. No sé, hemos quedado acá. A ver.
I tell him.
Lads, I was thinking.
About what?
At your service.
What now?
Going somewhere, friend.
Como que poco a poco me estoy adaptando al juego, pero de todas maneras sigue siendo algo complicadito, ¿eh?
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Bazima.
Witcher Geralt, known also as the White Wolf.
Am I that hard to distinguish from the locals?
Taller warned me you'd be catty.
Taller sent you?
Indeed. I'm on business here, so he insisted I give you a message and a package.
What's the message?
I quote him faithfully. Listen to Roach in every ploughing thing, because though he's a prick, he's also a patriot. Vultures already circle Foltest's corpse, but I'll manage. Get the sons of bitches and keep your head cool. P.S. You really fucked up at the castle.
Give me the package.
Take it. It's a weight off my mind, I tell you. I wouldn't make much of an agent. All that secrecy and nerves and cursing, not my style. Good luck to you. I'm off to tend to my matters.
What's the message?
Volpe.
Godspeed.
Oh,
A ver. El Club de la Lucha, Asesino de Reyes. Como que ahora ya puedo ver. O dónde puedo poner. Colgando por las voluntades por mí. Creo que puedo ponerlo como misión principal.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
And during the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette Lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds a significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorva Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
Una bestia.
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Ahora todos son brujos.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kairan,
Kairan?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kairan, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kairan was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species, to throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a horror house.
Thanks for the warning.
Lads, listen up. What is it now, new boy?
That prick Laredo turned his nose up, eh?
Bah! You'd think he was faulted.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
Well, we're managing it together now, so as I see it, you should double the reward.
You jest.
A ver.
You'll double what you offered Lady de Tanzerville, because that's what the contract's worth.
So be it. I assume you to be professionals and worth every last copper paid to you.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be.
Glad we made the deal. True enough. Sometimes you just gotta grit your teeth and bite back.
Misiones, misiones, misiones. Pero antes que nada, ¿dónde está mi espada? Yo me acuerdo que me fui en la partida pasada con estos que hablaban bastante y les dije que me guardaran la espada. Y hasta ahora no me la han devuelto. Esos perros traidores. ¿Dónde está mi espada? ¿Qué es esto? Se mataron al chancho. Michi.
I always say this. I'll say it again.
Eso es todo lo que necesito.
Commandeer a barge and sail to Vizima.
Nothing left for us here. There, we'll have a new life, new opportunities.
It's not that simple.
I'd miss the old turf.
Here, we're our own men.
Ahora siquiera tengo un arma.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Sin embargo había una misión acá. No una misión, sino... Contrato, una espada para monstruos. Un brujo sin espada. El enano de acá dijo que podía hacer una espada, a ver.
Come on, look Go on, a wee bit more. Change your grip. Humans know as much about arm wrestling as I know about screwing trolls.
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning a gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs.
Una enana la hizo con... ¿Cómo era? Cornudo.
Do you know someone named Cedric?
Know him? We drank each other under the table last Saturday. I barely made it home.
Where do I find him?
Most times gazing at the forest from a tower near Lobendon. Strange bird, that one, but a heavyweight when it comes to drink.
Thanks.
Look
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You could also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
I spoke to the Commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
All right, fess up. What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your sword hoping the killer walks into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Scoia'tael, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women at the brothel.
Hola, Mago Denny, ¿cómo estás?
One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got a harbor, an
Siempre yo quitando el sueño.
That's what an ordinary man
Ahora solamente puedo jugar de noche, ya que trabajo desde las 9 de la mañana hasta las 7 de la noche. Así es que de 7 a 8 y media o a veces 9, mi cena, y bueno, de 9 hasta que me duerma, ahí sí juego un poco.
I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even flinched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here, it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation.
Hasta ahorita no tiene nada de acción, voy cerca de 30-40 minutos de stream. Y The Witcher 2 es más un juego de puro texto. Bueno, o sea, sí se han enfocado bastante en el lore y todo lo demás, pero... Pucha, un poco aburrido se ha vuelto. O sea, al principio sí, una acción brutal y toda la guerra. Gráficos de la hostia, pero ahorita, desde que llegué al pueblo, no he tocado ni un monstruo, ni he peleado contra nadie. Lo máximo que he visto un perro. En The Witcher 1 me podía matar a los perros, ahora no puedo hacer nada.
Welcome to my modest shop.
What do you...
All for me.
Nah, pero el trabajo es tranquilo. sea, está bien, casita, trabajo, lo que tengo que trabajar. Y de ahí nada más. Yo trabajo cerca de 9 horas al día porque los sábados descanso. O sea, solamente trabajo hasta las 12. Y es mejor para mí así. ¿Qué va a hacer Cryan? Cryan, pues. O sea, yo decidí ese horario. O sea, trabajo 1 hora más, o sea, en vez de 8 horas al día, 9 horas. Y los sábados tengo mucho más tiempo libre.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress, dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Vamos a eliminar algunas partidas de carga. Esta cosa acá. Eliminar. Aceptar. Eliminar. Aceptar.
I seek the elf named Cedric. Any of you know where he is?
What's your business?
I need to know if the forest's safe.
How am I to know if that's truly what you seek? It's common knowledge that you're racists.
La paso bien por ahora. Por ahora tengo un nuevo trabajo y me va muy bien. Así que estoy feliz de la vida.
It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try, I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let others' shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafael.
Vafael.
Gracias, eso.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
Espero que así también
I need
sea
information.
por muchísimos años más.
Years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths
Ya se llama
on its
Odenic, no te
tentacles,
preocupes.
extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll
What the
find me
fuck?
by the boat wreck.
Sheesh, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
Ah, yo también que... No. What? Consigue una muestra del veneno de Kyrian en su guarida. Yo pensé que podía cruzar también por ese portal.
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about!
Commandant Dorito will explain everything.
You've no—
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison kicking us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Siempre yo salvando vidas. O sea, está genial el nuevo sistema de movimiento de The Witcher, pero es mucho más difícil el movimiento y guiarse. O sea, miren, ahorita estoy en medio del bosque, quiero guiarme por el mapa para saber dónde está mi objetivo de quest, porque el quest solo me dice que está al frente, no sé si ven el mapa. Y al frente no hay cómo moverse. Si es que buscaré una ruta, debe haber una ruta por acá. A ver si puedo romper esto. No se puede romper. ¿Qué hay acá? Por fin un enemigo. Ah, me había olvidado. A la verga, ¿me bajaron? De 4 golpes me morí. Ya, bueno, hay 2 errores ahí. Primero que nada, no tengo una espada de brujo. Solamente tengo una espada normal. Y sin una espada de brujo no puedo matar monstruos. Es que cambiemos prioridades. No puedo ir a esto a menos que consiga una espada para monstruos. El brujo sin su espada de monstruos es como un enano sin barba. El dragón le arrebató ayer su espada de plata después de una memorable batalla del castillo. Así es que un nuevo héroe tuvo que adquirir una nueva arma. La mejor forma de conseguir una, aunque no la única, es encargarse al herrero enano del barrio en Boston. O sea, buscar al herrero. A ver, vamos a buscar en el mapa. Mapa. Artesano, supongo que será lo mismo. Ah, genial, no puedo apuntarlo. Otra improvisación de estos tipos. Creo que estoy cerca. En esta casa de acá. Veamos si está.
Excellent work.
In it. The finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
A ver, ¿qué es lo que quiero yo? Una espada. ¿Qué me falta? Mineral de plata. ¿Y dónde consigo el mineral de plata? Ah, genial. Mineral de plata. No lo tengo. A ver, comerciemos. Tú debes tener mineral de plata, ¿verdad? Minerales, minerales, minerales. Cuero, 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 cuero. Mineral, mineral, mineral. Mejora. No. Mejora, no. No manches, no tienes ningún mineral. Aunque sea tienes una espada. Cuero. Mejoras. No tiene mineral. ¿Cómo se supone que consigo entonces ahora mi mineral? A ver.
See ya.
Maldita sea. Para fabricar una espada necesito mineral de hierro. ¿Y cómo consigo mineral de hierro?
Welcome.
No tengo idea. A ver, vamos a entrar al bosque. Supongo que debe haber alguna manera. ¿Cómo conseguir mineral de hierro? En el bosque podrá haber. ¿Qué hay acá? Pétalos, no. ¿Qué carajos es eso? Ay, Dios mío. Ah, aléjate. Si mi espada de monstruo no sirve para nada. Para detectar trampas cercanas. Ya. Necesito mineral de hierro, así es que debo ir a un mercader, supongo. A ver, ¿qué hay acá? Tiendas. Acá hay una tienda. Tendré que ir para la izquierda y todo por la izquierda. Ok. Izquierda y de frente.
The sword stays sheathed. Understood?
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
Lads, I was thinking. About what, new boy?
Acá hay algo. Plantas. Plantas. Aceite. Polvo de diamante. Mira, acá hay bastantes cositas. Aceite, polvo de amatista.
Careful with those swords.
Pero...
It's wet.
A ver, mineral de diamante es lo que necesito yo. De hierro quiere decir. Runas, mejoras, armadura. Espada de plata. Mira, tiene una espada de plata. Pero ¿por qué tengo tan poco oro? Yo me acuerdo que tenía 500, como sea. Armadura, mejoras, diagramas, no. ¿Dónde está? Componentes, no. No, 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 no. No hay nada. Ya me compro la espada nomás. ¿Cuánto cuesta? Ah, me falta dinero. Voy a vender algunas cosas a ver que no necesite. Trastos. No. No. A ver. Ahora sí me puedo comprar la espada de brujo. Porque no encontré otra manera de cómo hacerlo.
It's wet.
Ahora que lo pienso, no debía haber gastado en esa prostituta.
Everything in order? Make any sense?
Welcome. What all kinds of incense for
Y tú vendías lo que quería ver. Polvo de diamante no, yo necesitaba polvo. Mineral de hierro necesitaba yo. Como sea, por lo menos ahora ya puedo avanzar. Mapa, ¿dónde tengo que ir? Está lejos, ¿ah?
What was that?
Blossom's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Esta es la casa de alguien.
Hey there.
A ver, en el cofre que hay.
What's it to me?
Vamos a robar todo lo que podamos. A ver qué conseguimos. ¿Tengo una espada mejor? Alfanaje, daño de 20 a 25. Espada larga. Está mucho mejor esta.
Damn it!
Me estoy perdiendo. ¿Para dónde es?
It's wet.
Bueno, ahora ya tengo mis dos espadas, es que ya puedo enfrentarme a lo que sea que venga. Pero tampoco me voy a ir con el primer monstruo que encuentre. ¿Qué? A ver si puedo ir contra los sumergidos de ahora.
Take that.
Ah, verga, me bajaron la vida por completo. Ahora ya entiendo por qué le dicen sumergido.
Leg it, lads!
May the gods preserve you.
A ver si puedo tomar algo de acá. Pociones, ingredientes. Trasto. Bomba. Está re peligroso las aguas. A ver, guardar. Quiero ver cómo se lanza una bomba.
Leg it, lads!
¡Ah, verga! ¿Cómo se supone que los mate? 3 puñetazos me mataron. A ver, ¿no hay otro camino? Aunque sea uno quiero matar. Ah, se buguea esta cosa. No, imposibles. O no tengo el nivel necesario, no sé qué cosa tienen los sumergidos ahora. Yo me acuerdo que en The Witcher 1 los sumergidos eran monstruos de nivel 1. Y ahora de 4 puñetes ya matan a The Witcher. The Geralt David de Rivia muere de tan solo 4 puñetes de un sumergido. Debe haber otro camino entonces. Debe haber otro camino. Por acá. No sé si será seguro, pero por lo menos ahí hay camino. Ya por acá y voy corriendo para arriba. Ahora solo falta que los monstruos que sean acá sean aún más difíciles que los sumergidos.
Guess they'll never learn.
Bueno, por lo menos eso sí era asesinable.
Thank you, Master. Drives me mad. This cursed wood is full of scum, and that horseman has lost his mind.
Who might that be?
The troll! For years he's been collecting tolls at the bridge, for which is to keep the bridge tidy and drive away the scum.
What's the problem then?
Merchants from the port sent me to find out the what and why, seeing as this is the only path out to the port inland. But I found the bridge in ruins, and that cheeky cocksucker asked for liquor to let me pass. Across that pile of rubble, I says, and he smacks me so hard I see stars.
Laredo's put a price on his head.
If Laredo had his way, he'd cut us off from the world, that son of a bitch. We need a bridge, but a working one. And we need a troll, but a sober one. If you're looking to make some coin, hold off on killing the troll and see the village chief instead. He'll tell you all you need to know.
El puente está hecho un asco.
Come to Papa!
¿Se imaginan? La espada de brujo no corta humanos. Más bandidos, ¿eh? La espada que tengo ahorita baja bastante, pero es recontra lenta.
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats. See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure. Medallion's vibrating.
Ah, joder, sumergidos. Ah, no, espera.
Some old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the Karen and get out of here.
I'm glad you're here. Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions. This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What makes you think it's dying? I mean, I'm a mutant.
The mucus cells I diagnosed are very similar to cancer cells. In some ways, they're more effective than healthy cells, but they're out of control. They converge to create a red tissue. Very unpleasant.
The poor thing.
But you brought up an interesting point. Want to know the core difference between mutants and non-mutants?
Of course I do.
The changes made through alchemy and magic in your body would require thousands of years to develop on their own. This development would result from genetic errors that would cause your body to adapt, become a more efficient organism, effectively mutate, but over a very long time. When this development occurs over millennia, across multiple generations, we proudly call it natural selection, evolution. When it occurs quickly, in a single organism or a few representatives of a species, we frown on it as mutation.
And here I thought you liked me. What else?
The Kairin's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to figure out how I want to fight the Kairin. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Ostmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while? See you.
Hay que buscar cómo se llama esa tontería. Promocea, ¿no? Meditación. Bolsillos, no. Señales, no. Meditación, alquimia. Brumonocea. No, ¿qué me dijo que buscara? Poción de mangosta. A ver, ¿qué necesita la mangosta? Mangosta. De repente conseguí ya sus ingredientes. Ya tengo todo ya. Fabricar. Espera. Hay algo. Fulgur. No puedo hacer mangosta. Parece que falta algo. ¿Dónde lo conseguiré?
Stuffed with sulfur and a dead cobbler. Straight out of Eastern legends. Not good enough for the Kairin, though. The rams...
No, que no hay nada más acá. Este es el Idonia. Extrañaba las viejas canciones de Witcher 1. Por lo menos sabía un poco más. O sea, ahora hay naturaleza. Se escuchan los pájaros. O bueno, se escucha un mismo pájaro cada rato.
Don't go to the forest, Witcher. It's certain death.
Hello.
Don't know that I've the strength to work today.
Tengo que subir. ¿Cómo subo? ¿Cómo subí la última vez? Allá. Al tipo le gusta estar encima de los árboles. A ver si encuentro lo que me ha pedido.
Cedric, I need some ostmark. It's a rare variety of moss, grows underground.
I know it. There are some caves to the south, deep in the woods. If ostmark grows anywhere in the area, it will be there.
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was razed in a fire. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently.
A great house, you say?
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand...
No harm in trying. I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden.
I'm aiming a little higher.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Fine. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared necker, it should be child's play for you.
Good luck.
Want you to see a vista, eh?
Pues ahora nos vamos para adentro de la cueva. Aunque se me había dicho... Había un asesino de reyes, no. El Caracán, no. Casta, no. Prólogo, recuerdos... El contrato, el club de la lucha, Malenan... No, lo que yo quería ver era...
Why 2 swords? Does he lose them often?
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3, but what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square near the inn. There are notices on the board there. Just leave the trawl be, please, no matter what the townsfolk say.
I heard you don't want to get rid of the troll.
Who'll maintain the bridge when he's gone?
Hire some people.
Know the cost of a craftsman these days? That idiot troll looks after the bridge for petty tolls, more or less.
The bridge is in ruins and the troll's robbing people.
Aye, it's because he's hit the bottle. If you could help him stop boozing...
I'm a witcher, not a nanny.
I'll pay you well.
How much?
100 orens.
200.
You're costly, but what the hell? Let 'em see I place the village's welfare above all else.
Any other jobs? Well-paid jobs?
Go seek the old man. Laredo splurged on a sorceress, so he's clearly got means of...
You mean the Karen?
Call him whatever ye like. He troubled our great-grandfathers already, but he's become unbearable recently. Even Laredo says that since the local economy be harmed, there'd be no choice but to hire us...
You got a troll here?
Aye, he trolls.
One of the helpful ones, I see.
Does more good than Laredo, and drinks a lot less at that.
No tendrás alcohol por acá.
Like a drunken lord.
How's your health?
Well enough, sonny. What ye looking for here in Lobenden?
Kingslayers.
Well, well. Seems I outlasted even Foltest. Now just to outlast Laredo. And I'll be on my way.
Devil, take this well. My hats, my hats.
All we need now is
Quiere que vaya con el troll, que le enseñe a dejar de tomar y que no lo mate. Creo que es el quest más difícil que me va a tocar. Ahora, ¿cómo llego al otro lado si no hay un puente? Parece que por acá sí puedo llegar. A ver qué hay acá abajo. El troll.
No.
No what?
No passage. Give vodka, you passage.
Do I look like an innkeeper to you?
No vodka, no passage.
¡A la verga! Se me dijo que no lo matara, pero no se me dijo que no sobreviviera.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Ah, genial, otro maldito de esos bugs. No puedo escapar de la batalla. ¿Y ahora cómo se supone que escape? No lo puedo matar.
Enough! Don't hit! I'd be good.
You're drunk.
Vodka good? Head hurt, aye. But no pain in brain.
Brain pain always comes with a reason.
They killed my woman. She good. She cooked meat.
Who killed her?
Dunno. Me sit on bridge. Go home. No meat smell. Woman dead. Had no head. Guts to drink. In can't go, people that kill. But guts to drink.
If I find your woman's murderers, will you put aside the booze?
You no find none.
We'll see. I've got friends here. I'll talk to them.
Give what?
You drink too much.
Why back?
You're mad.
No lo voy a matar. Pobrecito. Le mataron su mujer. Encontraré a los asesinos de la mujer del troll. Pero antes que nada, ¿cómo regreso otra vez a donde estaba antes? Como sea. Me pidieron que vaya a la cueva. Cueva, Malena. No. Espero estar yendo por buen camino. Ya no hay paso. Lo mataron a flechazos. Da mala espina. Estoy más perdido que Marco buscando a su madre. ¿Cómo llegué acá? Parece ser un campamento de bandidos. ¿Le entro o no le entro? Voy a guardar y voy a intentarlo. Venga, uno por uno. Así sí cualquiera.
Come to Papa!
Miren la cantidad de trampas. Ah, carajo. Carajo.
Hit the brake!
Una llave, ¿eh? Acá no hay llave. Ah, como odio los pantanos. No encontré ninguna llave. Por después la matanza.
Come to Papa!
Joder, el mapa es recontra pendejo. He cruzado el río por las puras. No había nada por acá que valiera la pena. O quizás no por ahora. Pero de todas maneras es tiempo perdido. Debo volver a subir al puente. ¿Por dónde estaba la subida? ¿Por acá? Mapa, ¿qué me puedes decir, mapa? Guardamos. Vamos a ver qué encontramos por acá. ¿Cuántas tengo? Miren todas las que tengo. Ahorita se me va de la nada a cerrar el juego. Será mejor eliminar algunas. Borrar. 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 Porque el último es este de acá. Brumosea. Borrar. Borrar. Bueno, ya después lo hago, creo. ¿Qué carajos es eso? Me curaré un ratito porque la verdad de la nada me bajó demasiado. Pero mientras que me voy curando, mejoras, 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 mejoras. Mejora de armadura. Ese demonio está resistente, debo curarme aunque sea un poco. Y me acuerdo que en la 1 había como comidas para comer y toda esa vaina. Comidas para comer. O sea, para recuperarse más rápido, pociones golondrina y toda esa vaina. Algo al parecer no hay, así es que no me queda otra más que esperar curarme. ¿Qué puedo utilizar? Señales, acción, ni siquiera sé para qué sirven. Ya me olvidé ya. Ya, con esta vía sí puedo guardar. Ahora sí ven, puto. Mierda. Me hizo caca. Pero felizmente yo soy cobarde y guardé un poquito antes. Qué raro, el demonio se fue. Bueno, yo estaba preparado para un putazo más, pero el demonio se fue. Así que no hay nada más que me mantenga acá dentro de la cueva.
Come on!
Carajo, todo te mata acá. Es un bosque peligroso. Pero como buen cobarde yo había guardado antes.
How many more can there be?
Se peleen entre ellos. What the fuck? Desaparecieron todos. Me dijo que preparara una poción de mangosta. Y necesito una golondrina. ¿Golondrina para qué hace? Regenera la habilidad de combate +1. 5.
Take that. ¿Cómo bajan? Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest. Got to blow up this nest.
¿Cómo lo quemo con esto? Sí, ya sé que tengo que destruirlo, pero ¿cómo lo destruyo? A ver, contrato de los Neckers. Dice, a pesar de los acontecimientos, Gerald no olvidó su profesión de su brujería, bla 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 bla. Para la mayoría de que sería introducido lo que causaría, lo que sería más fácil terminar. Pero ¿cómo lo destruyo? ¿Tendré algo por acá para destruirlos? Armas, martillo, espada larga. No. Arrojadizas. Cuchillos, armadura. No. Mejoras no, pociones tampoco, trampas. De repente me sirva. Bombas no tengo nada. Necesito bombas.
I've been cranky since morning.
Something's in the wind.
Regards.
I'm not afraid.
Welcome.
Pantalones buenos. Espada de brujo, no. Y de acá no tiene nada tampoco. En comercial, trastos, creo que tengo tonterías. ¿Cuánto gané? Casi nada. ¿Qué más hay? Objetos de misión, no. Diagramas artesanos, no. Aceites, no. Plantas, ¿el tipo es hierbero o qué? Montaje, no. No sé para qué servirá esto. Tampoco. Tú tienes bombas, trastos, no. Necesito alguien que venda bombas. Hay una tienda y dos que venden lo que sea. Área. Bueno. Hasta acá esta parte. Necesito volver con mis amigos.
Girls become
para hablar sobre el troll. Espero que Jesper sepa algo.
I'll be damned.
Voy a ver si nuestros amigos saben algo.
Something's troubling me. Let's hear it. What does a bloody witcher...
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Or
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontar and will ford it and strike.
Well, we haven't had a war.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an equal.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and self-proclaimed commander of something.
Fighting women and bards who play. I'm having flashbacks, Dandelion.
What have you remembered?
My own death.
I saw that with my own eyes, as I've told you many times. Yennefer gave her life to save yours. I thought you might have... I mean, how the devil can you be...
Dandelion, I've had a flashback or two. I need information.
I only know gossip.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian Alchemist.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these is...
What do you mean? How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanserville. Requires precision, but it's well paid one.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against...
Can I ask you something, Zoltan?
Sit down, Geralt, you old goat. Drinking alone is as bad as shitting in company.
Another time, maybe. You've been here a while and probably know the local...
I'm no researcher, but go on, ask away.
Who would need a troll's head?
Same folks who need a bear's head to hang on the wall, show how plucky they are. A peasant with a troll's head on his wall can raise many scalps.
Thanks.
Where are you off to?
Sightseeing. Round the houses of Lobenden. How are those biceps holding up?
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
We ought to try it sometime.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Show me those bull's bollocks, then.
Dale, 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 dale.
Your hands like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
Yet another witcher. Welcome.
Say something.
A pleasure to see you.
You look strong.
Apostemos 15. Pues necesito dinero.
Too strong for me. Here's what you're owed. You ought to give Wiry Wilkes a shot. You'll not have an easy time with me.
Está bien, vagabundo. Ponemos 25 ores.
strongman you are. Here's your coin. You should take on Big Max.
Solo queda el Big Max. Vamos a guardar. Si acaso me parte la madre, porque conociendo las apuestas últimas siempre apuestan fuerte. Ah, son 30 horas. Dale a todo.
By Veo Pattis's balls, you're strong. Your winnings. There's someone else. No one's beaten him yet.
Who?
Bartholomew Bargy. You'll find him in the village.
Welcome. Look, people! Wonders and miracles!
What's going on, Geb?
You'll get a chance to...
I sent the boys out into the woods. Tough going, too.
It's no picnic hunting elves in the forest.
My people saw the Kingslayer again. He knows we're here.
I think it's on. So long, Roach.
Stay away from me.
A ver, que está lejos el pi...
Who'd have thought? Greetings, Sonny.
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of honest...
Here comes the Witcher.
Ha!
Greetings. A word, if you will.
You see, we've created an alchemical substance and we wish to test it in Vizima, in a laboratory.
Seeing as you're a Witcher, we wondered if you'd be willing to test it in practice.
In a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We'd examine you and reward you generously.
We need to study its long-term effects. We can't say more.
Are you in?
Why not?
Splendid! Excellent! Now, if you could also keep a journal of the experiment.
Don't overdo it.
Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Works a And how are you, Witcher?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. So how can... So...
Diagrama de espada de Caen Gorno. No. Está caro. Y ahora sí. Nos vemos mañana. Chao.